Alright, so let's try to exit Ilex Forest. We're gonna heal at the daycare. And I guess we're gonna go back? I don't know. Some people have thick head, unfortunately. Yeah. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Oh, a travesty. I'm glad we're down to around 20 new cases per day, so it seems we handle it decently. Yeah, and you guys, how can I say this? It's not over, right? We still need to take precaution, even though you guys were able to keep it like at around 20 cases a day, which is incredible. But you guys need to keep pushing, because if you stop, it's gonna come back, you know? And it's so sad because a lot of people are taking like Denmark and the Netherlands as example here to prove that the virus is some kind of like a fake thing, and it's like they are just so freaking stupid because they think that it's over because in a country they don't have as many cases, and like they don't realize it that maybe it's because that everyone is listening to the freaking government, you know what I mean? And you know, when you're thinking about it, in Asian country, wearing a mask is something that is like normal, if I should say, because they have this this mindset that, oh, if I am sick or if I think I have something, I better wear a mask so I don't like bother people with my own cold, you know? And I wish that when I will be wearing a mask in the grocery store, people won't look at me very, very strange. And funny story, guys. Story time. Story time. Let me read chat before my story time because I think I missed a few messages. And you are off the phone now. Okay, welcome on in the Took Me Potato. For reference, see the US, yeah. And welcome on in Artifice, how you doing? There's still hand sanitizer in every single store, markers on the ground to keep distance, but people are slowly beginning to skip it a little bit, sadly. But for the most part, people are handling it well. I wish we would have gotten into the whole mask thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, here in Quebec, they take like the Netherlands and Denmark as an example of no, masks are fake, masks are like they're destroying my privacy and stuff, and I'm like, no, that is not the freaking point. Gosh darn it, that is not the point. Just listen to your gosh darn government. If you want to go to Denmark, go to Denmark, move there. I don't want you here. I don't want you here. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Stand New Zealand's Prime Minister for everything. Yes, it's story time. But there's still a difference between corona and flu anyway. Well, technically a cold is a coronavirus. Technically. Like the coronavirus that we are fighting of is leading to the COVID sickness, if it makes sense. But because this is a new coronavirus, people are actually like researching into it to know like how to handle it so it doesn't end up in COVID. But yeah, story time. I was at the grocery store. Can I have like some what is the emote again? Is it Cool Bob? Cool Story Bob? Yeah, Cool Story Bob. Can I have some Cool Story Bob in chat for the story time? So I was at the grocery store, I was wearing my mask, and you know, I was waiting in line with my grocery cart, and I was waiting in line, and then the girl at the cashier asked me, "Oh, do you want me to wash my counter?" And I'm like, aren't you supposed to watch counters anyway? Because for those who doesn't know, I worked at a grocery store, and I was actually a supervisor. And what I would tell to the people who was working with me was, if you don't have a client, you wash your counter. Like, if you don't know what to do, just wash everything and clean everything. So she asked me, "Do you want me to clean the counter?" And I'm like, first off, duh. Second off, yes please, because isn't part of like the procedures of the government? So I'm like, yeah, please, I would really appreciate it. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I ask it just in case that, you know, you want to take your safety." And I'm like, what you talking about? It's part of like the procedures. And then while the pack boy was like packing my grocery, I was like handling my little Air Miles card, and like I was paying, and I noticed that the person next to me, first off, she didn't respect the 2 meters, and she had kids that touched everything. They were little brat, and she was looking at me like this, like, "Hurry up, man, I don't have time to waste." Like 100% a Karen. So while I was like finish off paying my grocery, the little girl at the cashier asked her, the Karen, "Oh, do you want me to watch the gosh darn it, English. Do you want me to wash my counter or clean my counter?" And the Karen answered, "Well, you don't have to clean the counter for me at least." And she's looking at me like that, and I'm like, dude, first off, calm your tits. Second off, can't you respect that I want my things to be clean? And if you don't want your things to be clean, I don't give a F about it, first off. But don't judge me because I want to take precautions. Like, is that wrong? To just want to have stuff clean? You know? If you are angry at the fact that I want my stuff to be clean and I want to take my precaution and I don't want to be sick, why does it bother you in the first place? You know what I mean? Alright, story time over. But that's how people react here. It's a little bit like in the US, but not as bad. But yeah, Canadians are nice, but the thing is I'm living in Quebec, and people in Quebec are... If I would compare Quebec to a state, that would be Texas. Yeah, like if I would like compare Quebec to a stereotypical person from a state, that would be Texas. Like redneck as fuck, I don't care about what you're thinking, and oh my god, no, we are asleep. F, we better run. We better run. And heal again, I guess. Because I don't have any other awakening. Oh, but I guess I can I reach Goldenrod town now? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh my god, shit. Okay. Quebec is like Texas and Alabama? Yeah, kind of. Like full of redneck, full of boomers, and, you know, that kind of sucks. But I feel like my generation, we are nice to people and we care. But if you would talk to some people that are the same age as my parents, it's like a 50-50s. Some of them will be actually very, very nice and kind, and some of them, if you go to Quebec and your first language is not English, you are going to be scolded at for, first off, how dare you not speak French? And they're just gonna like roast you about the fact that, you know, you don't speak the same language as them, because they assume that every Anglophone is from the rest of Canada. Yeah, like, as weird as it sounds, like racism is a big thing here in Quebec, but people are like racist against the people who speak another language than French, which is kind of hard to explain, but yeah. Cries and Texan, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. But you know a lot of people on Twitch that are from Texas. I'm friends with them, and I don't think of them when I was saying that stereotypical person. In my book, you're not a real Texan, you know, you are a good person. Oh my god, okay. Wooba, looba looba loo. Welcome on in, how you doing today, and welcome to the Pink Fam. COVID-19 is a form of coronavirus which is the same as a cold, which is also a coronavirus. Yeah, so COVID is basically the illness that you can get from that specific coronavirus, and the coronavirus is like the scientific term for a cold/a flu. I think 2020 in general has been frustrating. What makes scarier is that some people, yeah, as I don't know how to say this word for the heck of me, asthmatic, yeah, and that's the scary part. I was talking to my husband's aunt the other day, and she said she's kind of like against the mask because the propaganda here about the mask is kind of like crazy, but the only reason why it's that crazy and they are very like exaggerating everything is that people don't wear the freaking mask. And I was talking with her, and I'm like, yeah, if you don't want to wear a mask, that's fine, but can you just think about the people who has diabetes, cancer, and they can't go out since 4 freaking months because people just don't respect basic rules, and they just can't get out, and they don't want to take this risk of going out because they can actually die. And if people would just don't bother and just like wear a mask, or just like hand sanitizing, or just respect basic hygiene rule, they could actually try to get out, you know? And she was like, oh yeah, right, I didn't talk about that. Yeah, of course, because people are so freaking self-minded. Like, yes, the mask is for to protect yourself, but the thing is, you may have this coronavirus, but you don't have any fucking symptoms. I may have it, and I don't know. I don't know because I have a good immune system, and my body is like taking care of that very well. But if you don't wear your mask and you have this coronavirus and you don't know and you spread it, that's how people get sick, and that's how people die. That's basic as that. I don't understand why people just can't acknowledge that. It's like logic. It's a little bit like in Megan's Crossing stream. She was talking with her landlord, and her landlord said to her that if people would go take a swim in the ocean, we would get rid of coronavirus because the ocean is really strong and they can take care of it and they can clean out the virus. Like, how can you be this freaking dumb, you know? To think that people just need to watch themselves in the By the way, follow Megan Crossing. She's really awesome and she's a French Canadian as well. People aren't great, no. That's a hecking lot of people from Texas. I know on Twitch, yeah. New Mexico, Southern California, Arizona, and Mississippi are the only southern states I accept. If only we wear gods? What? Like wearing god suits? What do you mean by that? I'm beyond. How can we wear the gods? Like, do you want to dress like Zeus or whatever? What the fuck? I feel like all of that info was about the news for the first 2 months, but people ignore it. Yeah, exactly. There is nothing worse than people who claim to use science like that when in reality they just make stuff up as they go. Exactly. You are also awesome. Oh, thank you, a George. I still don't know how to say your name, so I'm really sorry if I mispronounce it. It's George. I'm sorry. My aunt says she hates all humans, and now I understand her. Yeah, I hate humans as well, but not you guys. You're good humans. Alright, we reached Goldenrod City. We can actually go buy stuff. And yeah. Get some potions, some awakenings, and go back to the grinding. Oop. Later, are you fine? So for those who wonders, yes, I am playing this game on the emulator, but the thing is, I thought that I would be able to stream it from my 3DS, but I don't know why, but the homebrew that I'm using to be able to stream wirelessly from my 3DS just doesn't accept DS games. So yeah, we are unfortunately using an emulator for this, but if you want me to show me my cartridge, I can show it to you on stream. Alright, so we got some stuff. We can go back to the grinding. We were gods. Oh my, okay. I also have dyslexia and dysphasia, so sometimes I would read something like, of course, like where and where is kind of like said the same thing, but because I read it, I couldn't, like, my head couldn't figure out that you actually made a typo. Am I good human? Yes! Oh, Abra! Okay, I read that. I have... oh, that's totally fine. It's George. That's totally fine. Don't worry about this stuff. You're new here. No, you are not new here, but you are new here. But I appreciate you a lot, and honestly, it doesn't matter to me what kind of like stuff you're having or whatever. You're just you. Don't define yourself by your autism and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it is kind of like a big boundary to you, but if you can like jump that little boundary and just being yourself and don't like define yourself by your autism, well, that actually helped me a lot to deal with some stuff. Like, just don't identify myself by the struggles that I have, you know? It really helped me to just be like more social and more that kind of stuff. Wait, we don't want to fight those people. Heck, I forgot. We don't want to fight them. What am I doing? Can't escape? What? No. Hey, okay. Oh, thank you, Brianna. We appreciate it. Heck, my coffee is cold now. You are great. Psycho Mantis? Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Can we get some hello in chat for Psycho Mantis? Hello, hello. How you doing? Alright, so... yeah, it really surprising. Bailey is actually good. But you know, the big struggle with Bailey is that you need to get over the first and the second gym. And after that, I feel like you are good. I wanted to escape. You didn't let me, and you just like teleport yourself. Alright. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm good, tired, have to screen patient for COVID the whole day. Oh, are you a first line worker? I don't remember the exact name in English, but oh my god, you are doing such a good job. Thank you for everything that you are doing. And yes, rest yourself. You really need to take some rest, and I'm happy that you are on stream here, and we are very chill. You're gonna figure this out very quick, and yeah, thank you so much for what you're doing. MVP and Bailey with Ace, Whitney for sure. Yeah, when we got Air Across, it was such an epic moment. I can't wait to edit that part of the VOD to finally publish it on YouTube because it was so freaking epic. Honestly, like, what was the chance to get a Heracross again? I think it was like 10%. That was cray. We basically need a win this run with Heracross and Bailey, and I'm knocking on wood on that. Versus Monday, thank you so much. I think everyone has something. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has plus and minus points anyway. Exactly, as George. I really like the way you're thinking. You are a junior dog? Oh my god! That is so cool, Psycho Mendes. Oh my god, that is so nice. How many years do you have left, you know, to finish your studies? Headbutting and a bit of person. I think it's quite rare. Yes, thank you so much for your hard work, Psycho Mantis. Thank you a lot. Maybe for you it doesn't seem like much, but kudos to you. Clap. Right. Oh my god. Are we going to reach Ilex Forest before we get like to level 10? I think we can stay here and try to do some damage, right? Or not. But we can actually maybe stay on this route because our levels are kind of like a little bit better. Yeah, maybe we can try to deal with them. But I think that Psychic Attack does super effective damage on Heracross, so we're gonna try to switch for Togepi. I'm doing an internship for 1 year, about 9 months to go, then post-grad specialization. Oh, that is so cool. So far, which specialization do you want to go for? Do you have like a preference? And for those who are like new in chat today, we have a lot of new peeps actually. And I guess that you click on my face because I'm playing some Pokemon. Would you like to tell me about your favorite Pokemon? If you have multiple, one of each type, or just one ultimate favorite Pokemon? Please let me know. I would really like to know a little bit more about you guys. Yeah, one step closer to your dreams. That is so great. And Togepi, can you stop dreaming? Thank you. That didn't do a lot, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to do some metronomes. Oh, nice. Well, not really, because it's a fighting attack. It was a cool attack. Have you guys watched the J-Wit's video about winning Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with like a Clef Fairy using metronomes? That I love that video. Alright, we're gonna switch because it's done enough. I prefer something in surgery. Ooh, or orthopedics? Orthopedics? I'm actually gonna Google that because I don't know this word. And maybe I know it in French. So let's Google it. Orthopedic. Oh, right. Of course. It's kind of like really close to each other. I should have known that. Oh, Titus! Thank you so much, Titus, for those bees, and enjoy your lurk. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's well. Yeah, it finally won. It finally won. And oh my god, I really want to watch Pokemon's Journeys anime, but it's not available in Canada. Sorry, I'm being a little baby here. But why? Why? Please. And thank you. I want a Pokemon anime, please. Alright, so MVP is level 10, we just need to raise our little Togepi a little bit more. And yeah, like I said, we have a little bit of grinding to do. So, oh, Ditto. So we might do this for a big part of the stream today, but it's okay, you know, we can have a big just chatting stream, and honestly I enjoy talking with you guys. Oh. Maybe I should go get some breakfast really soon. I heard like my tummy rumbling a little bit. And yeah, I think it's time for a breakfast really soon. And Psycho Mantis, thank you so much for your follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the Pink Fam. And big Monkas, man. And Kame-chan, welcome on in, welcome to the Pink Fam. Don't metronome me. Alright, so if we have anyone new in chat, feel free to join the Discord. And if you want to follow me on social media, know what kind of art I'm doing as well, feel free to follow me there as well. Yes, level 10. That was actually very, very fast. Thank you, Ditto. You almost knocked me down, but thank you. Sweet kiss. It caused confusion. What does charm do? Lowers deck sharply. No! I wanted to press B, freak. Alright, so we have Sweet Kiss. Shoot. it's fine. Alright guys, so like I said, I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I think that it's time for the first break of the stream. So I would like to invite you all to go get some stretches, go get some water, go refill your coffee cup, and I'll be right back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I still don't know what I want to eat, but I should get second breakfast. Second breakfast is always great. So yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast. I will be right back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So thank you so much for being here. If you have to go, well, thank you for coming and have a good day. Alright, we're gonna have to get going. Alright, Jonas, thank you so much for being here as well. And if you are staying, well, like I said, go do your stretches, go get some water, and I will see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. BRB!